Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video tutorial for free code caps section React. And in this one we're going to be doing how to render React on the server with renderToString method. So far you have been rendering React components on client, which is the HTML page. Normally this is what you should always do. However, there are some use cases where it takes sense to render a React component on the server. Since React is a JavaScript view library and you can run JavaScript on the server with Node, this is possible. So in fact, React provides a renderToString method you can use for this purpose. So there are two reasons why rendering on the server may be used in a real-world application. First of all, without doing this, your React app would consist of relatively empty HTML files and a large bundle of JavaScript when it's initially loaded to the browser. This may not be ideal for search engines that are trying to index the content of your page so people can find you. If you render the initial HTML markup on the server and send this to the client, the initial page load contains all the pages markup which can be crawled by search engines. Alright? And the second reason is that it creates a faster initial payload experience because the rendered HTML is smaller than the JavaScript code of the entire app, obviously. React will still be able to recognize your app and manage it after the initial load. So to have a bit of a hands-on approach to this topic, we're going to do a say a tutorial or a challenge, whatever you want to call it, and we will code it ourselves over here. So under this change code below this line. Alright, so it says that the renderToString method is provided on React DOM server, which is available here as a global object. The method takes one argument, which is a React element. Use this to render app to a string. So we're going to be rendering this app to the server. Alright, so what we're going to do is that we're going to use this object React DOM server and then access this method called renderToString and then app. Perfect. Here we go. That's all basically you need to do. Oops, my bad. Yep, here we go. Now that's all right. So let's test our thing, and cool beans, yes, we did it. Alright guys, this is it for this tutorial. Hope you guys learned how to render React on the server with the renderToString method. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll make sure I get back to you as soon as I can. And in the meanwhile, have fun practicing this new concept, and I will see you in the next video.